everyone, it is Craig here with Jackie Gailey. So I'm saying your last name just in case they only know you from your writing on the website.
Yes.
So Jackie is our senior content director. If you don't remember, that's right?
Yes.
Okay, so you might not remember her. She's been on shows before.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time, so we're reintroducing her. Definitely your first vlog with me, at least.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, indeed.
Awesome. And so what brings us together tonight? Well, we're here in the Magic Kingdom, sitting right outside of Be Our Guest restaurant. And why is that, Jackie?
Because they have a brand new Prix Fixe menu tonight, and they did away starting last night with their a la carte dinner menu.
Yep. So we're here to check it out on night one.
Yep.
We're lucky enough that we were able to score a last-second reservation. I mean, only for 2 people, but that's a sign to anyone out there. Never give up hope on your Be Our Guest reservations. So I'm looking forward to it. The last time I ate here, it was with the group for the Disney dining show, and I went all vegetarian with everything I had, and I walked away the most pleased by it. So I'm excited to see what the menu's like now that they're doing everything Prix Fixe style. So
me too.
When's the last time you've eaten here?
Oh gosh, I ate here in, it was probably 2011, and there were 8 of us for dinner.
Yeah.
I ate breakfast here a few years ago, but dinner, and we didn't have the best experience ever, I have to say. So yeah, imagine that.
I know. You caught me off guard on 2 counts there.
See? So. Happens every now and then.
Oh.
But yeah, it wasn't the very greatest thing ever. So I'm really excited to go in and see what changes have been made and how this new menu is rolling out and how the whole thing goes. I'm pretty jazzed about it. So.
Me too. So we're going to head on in and see how Be Our Guest is during their Prix Fixe dinner.
So we're at Be Our Guest tonight, and we're going to try their new Prix Fixe menu. It's a 3-course menu, $55 per person, and you can choose from one of the following appetizers. So there's escargot, French onion soup, a Maine lobster bisque, charred octopus, mixed field greens, and assorted meats and artisanal cheese selection. So you choose one of those, and then the entrees that you have to choose from, center cut filet mignon, smoked ricotta, and corn tortellini, which our server said was completely amazing. Spice dusted lamb chops, poulet rouge chicken, hopefully I pronounced that right, saffron infused seafood bouillabaisse, and roasted pork tenderloin. And so those are the entrees. And then for dessert, you don't have to make a choice. There's 3 desserts, and you get it as a trio. It's a dessert trio, so you get all 3. So there's an almond macaron with lemon jam and raspberries. And then there's a white chocolate chip cup, and they've got chip in quotes. So, And then I think that one says it's going to be served with gray stuff and crispy pearls. And then a dark chocolate truffle. So, should be interesting. We're going to make our choices, and we'll be back to let you guys know what we think.
We have made our decisions in terms of what we are having for our appetizers and entrees. I'm not going to talk about it yet, though, because, well, nothing has shown up at the table yet. But I will inform you on that. I did want to bring up one point, though. They're also going to have bread with dinner, like they always do. Currently tonight, we have little sourdough rolls. I believe these were here before they switched over to Prix Fixe. And unfortunately, the bread that they will be doing for this menu, not doing for this menu, the bread they will be using for this menu isn't all ready to go yet. They said that starting tomorrow on Saturday night, it will be available. It'll be a house-made sourdough loaf, and then they'll also have house-made butter to go along with it too. But tonight, it's just not quite ready yet. So unfortunately, that's a little bit of a letdown, but let's be honest, it's about the main stuff. That's why we're coming here, not for the fillers, not for the bread. But we'll update you again when our food gets to the table. For the appetizers, they all sounded pretty delicious, but it came down for me between 2. I either wanted the escargot, because I usually only eat it on cruise line, and I love escargot. Or my other favorite that I usually get all the time is the charred octopus. Not here, but just in general. If I see octopus on a menu, seared, charred, whatever, I have to get it. So I did go with the octopus. It is citrus-laced fingerling potatoes served alongside with it, as well as pickled hearts of palm and red pepper coulis, and it's served cold. So not hot, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite. Surprising enough, even though it is served cold, it's actually still a little bit warm. So that makes me think that it was pretty freshly cooked, which that's nice. Octopus, you never had it before. It tastes like chicken. Really, really delicious. The sear is very nice, so there's a decent amount of seasoning on it. Gave it a nice crisp outside, but then a nice chewy inside, so I really like it. It's balanced out perfectly with the red pepper coulis. It adds that little bit of extra spice, that not spicy, but just that extra flavor. It really pops out. And potatoes are potatoes. They're just there. I'm not going to really comment on it, but overall, you know, I still have a lot of my dish to eat. That's only one bite, but I'm thinking that I really like this one.
I got the escargot because I tried it a couple of months ago for the first time since I was a kid, and I absolutely loved it. So their escargot is served with herb garlic butter and toasted gremolata. And so you can see that there's a lot of the toasty stuff on here. And so let's see, I'm gonna dig in because this stuff just looks so weird to me, but it is so good. If you've never had it, you should really try it. Oh, it's hot. Oh my goodness. That is really, really good. I was thinking there was going to be too much of that on, but there isn't. It's really, really hot. These are just right out of the oven. It's so good. So good. You will love it. If you, like I said, if you've never tried escargot before, you should give this a try because it's really good. Okay, so for my entree, I chose the center cut filet mignon, and it looks really lovely. It comes with Yukon potatoes, seasonal veggies, and cipollini marmalade with a red wine glaze. And it looks absolutely fantastic. It's really big. It's a thick cut here. So we're gonna go in and see. And I ordered it medium, and it looks pretty medium. So I'm gonna turn it around so you guys can see. Looks like it's cooked perfectly. Looks beautiful. Ooh, wow, that's seasoned really, really nice. Really good. That's amazing. Gosh, that's a really nice, it's like butter. Just soft. This is a butter knife. This isn't even a steak knife that I cut this with. These potatoes and there's snap peas and zucchini. Looks really good. I'll taste this too while we're at it. This is seasoned so well. Perfectly perfect. Love this.
While Jackie chose to be the carnivore of this meal, I chose to be the vegetarian. And no, I didn't just choose that out of the goodness of my heart, trying to try something different for all of you out there. I actually chose it because our server recommended it. He said the filet is his favorite thing, followed by the vegetarian dish, which is smoked ricotta and corn tortellini. And then his third favorite one was the saffron-infused seafood bouillabaisse. I know, I can't say that either, Jackie, so don't feel bad. It's just you. Yeah, so I trusted him on it. So he said it was bursting with flavor, and listen, I love corn, I love ricotta, and so I figured I'd give it a go. So yeah, I said smoked ricotta and corn tortellini. It is roasted corn and peppadew relish, rainbow cauliflower, and asparagus with a corn-infused nage. I'm sorry. I know that we do a lot of food reviews, but I don't know every single food item out there. So listen, go ahead, comment down below, write that you wish that Pete or Kevin, someone who knew more about food, was here. I'm just going to tell you how it tastes, not all the technical terms with it. So I'm going to dig in here, get my first bite, and go with the actual tortellini itself. bursting with corn flavor right away. Like very, very, very heavy on the corn. So if you're a fan of corn, it's a good thing to note. The ricotta just adds a slight balance to it, a little bit of creaminess on it. So now I'm gonna try some asparagus and some of the cauliflower. Two of my favorite vegetables, so I'm very happy with them too. So just trying to move some things aside here to count how many tortellinis are on this dish. So we're talking 1 that I already ate, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 6 tortellinis with it. So, and then a good amount of vegetables. So I don't know if this is like Bill Craig up big, just judging by Jackie's filet. It absolutely is. But it's not always about the amount. It's about the flavor. And I'm impressed on the first bite, but we're gonna eat and then we'll move on to dessert. And you'll have to hear more about it later.
Okay, you guys, our dessert just came, and it is beautiful, just beautiful. It's a dessert trio, and it's got an almond macaroon, and it's got lemon jam and fresh raspberries, so lovely. And then there's a white chocolate chip cup. So the cup is made out of white chocolate, and it's chip, and it's got the gray stuff in it, and gray pearls, like those little crunchy pearls. And it is so adorable. And I even had to like look for the chip because I'm so ridiculous. I'm kind of a nerd. So I had to find it, and it's there, and it's so cute, and can't wait to, I don't even want to cut into it, but I'm gonna. And then we have a dark chocolate truffle that's filled with dark chocolate, and it's coated with Grand Marnier ganache over the top, and it looks amazing. And the paper that these are all sitting on, it's on this rectangle plate. The paper is actually edible, which is really cool. So I've never eaten paper before, so we'll see how that goes. So it's just lovely. The presentation is amazing. I've never seen anything like it, so I'm excited to dig in. We'll let you know what we think about it once we do.
We have just finished our meal here at Be Our Guest. All the knights behind us I thought were asleep, but they're all coming alive right now. We might not actually be able to do this here.
That's really funny. They must sense our presence.
I guess so. So yeah, we just finished our meal. We didn't obviously talk about our desserts, so we're gonna... Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I think that's over now. Nope, okay. So, Jackie, what did you think of the desserts?
Oh, it was gorgeous. It was so gorgeous, and I didn't even want to cut into anything, but that truffle, oh my gosh. So, every single bite of that dessert was ridiculously awesome. Really. Like, yeah. I'm so happy that they gave all 3 things because they were so good. That macaron was the best thing ever.
Yeah, it was so freshly made, and you described it perfectly at our table. It was the right balance of tart from the lemon on there, but then the sweetness from the raspberry and the macaron itself, not even the filling in it. It was just so soft, but had that little bit of crunch with it too.
Yeah.
Oh, it was heaven. I'm not always a fan of those, but I love this one. And then the gray stuff, it's still the gray stuff, just much different presentation now.
Yeah.
And I will say, for me, I love the gray stuff, but it's being served inside the chip, while as adorable as it was, I couldn't eat all that white chocolate. It was a little too much for me.
Yeah.
But if you just scooped out the gray stuff, for me, that was perfect.
See, and I love white chocolate. White chocolate is like my very favorite thing on the planet. So I loved it. But it was really a lot. Like, I'm super full now because that was a lot of dessert. But if you are a fan of really, really amazing desserts, you're gonna love every bite. I mean,
So what do you think about the meal overall? It's 2 table service credits now, or just paying out of pocket, $55 per person.
You know,
is it worth it?
I'm gonna say that I think it is absolutely worth it. I mean, $55 for 3 courses at a place that has really top-notch food. This food was awesome. Our experience tonight was fantastic, and I wouldn't have a problem spending $55 a person here at all for that. I mean,
I will agree with you what you ordered. I loved the taste of my octopus. And I did love the taste of my main dish and the dessert, like we just raved about. It's pretty extraordinary. That being said, mine was on the lighter side, but
she will fall in love with us.
You expect that when you order like the vegetarian option for your entree. You expect it to be a little bit lighter, so I'm not faulting it at that. But like Jackie's filet, I ate about half of it. We're gonna peek behind the curtain there, yeah. I ate about half of it, and I will just say that it was a very, very good cut of steak. It was perfectly cooked. It was very well seasoned, just really well done. And it wouldn't be out of the ordinary at a different Disney restaurant to see that steak at, you know, $48, $49. Like, not at all. So when you factor that in, getting for $7 more, getting an appetizer, like the escargot too, took a bite of that. I love it on cruise lines. It was different than what you get on DCL, but just as delicious. Add in the dessert too. You can get a good steal for your money here. Or if you do what I did, you might be like, okay, it was just worth it. But then once you factor in the atmosphere, service was really great tonight too. Our server Simon was just really, really excellent. He walked us through everything, gave us good recommendations, gave us the inside scoop on everything, and so
he timed everything really lovely too.
Absolutely.
I mean, we were not rushed in any way, shape, or form, and he really paid attention to us taking our pictures and eating slow, and they didn't bring our food out until we were completely done with our appetizers. Same with dessert. It was really nice.
Yeah, we were here for 2.5 hours, just to give you that context, without them rushing us a little bit. So I'm going to agree with you. I think there are better choices than others with this new Prix Fixe menu.
Yeah.
If you have the money, I think I do think it's worth it. If you're looking for that special time and you can justify $55 per person, I think go for it. It's good. Dining plan, I think there's probably better uses of 2 table service credits.
Yeah, maybe so on that part.
But
because that's kind of pricey.
Yeah, but paying out of pocket for sure, knowing what you have the ability to get, I think it could be worth it. So, but we'll see. We'll be back here eventually to try different appetizers, entrees. I'm sure there'll be a Disney dining show on it in the future, but this is just based on our first night. Like we said, the bread still has to change. That'll start tomorrow. Servers will get in the flow of things, so will the chefs. Their kitchen's been updated, and we'll see how it goes from there. So leave us comments down below, of course, on any other questions you might have, comments. If you eat here and you had the Prix Fixe menu, let us know what you thought. Be very interested. Of course, share this video, hit that thumbs up, and Jackie?
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe too. And Jackie, thank you so much for taking part in this one with me.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah, and we will see you again sometime in the future for our next review. So take it easy, guys.
Why didn't you just take the oath? But no, monsieur had to